time to start looking at dressing up the house with some trim boards. They say an eco-friendly house can't be built in 150 days for $150,000, and I say it can. I'm Alan Smith. Join me as I push the limits with time, budget, and creativity with the Garden Home Challenge, exclusively on ehowhome. I'm so excited we're finally putting some of these trim boards on the exterior of the house. Last night the wind howled up here on the hill. I thought the house was going to blow off. So it's good to be pinning this down. I want to talk to you a little bit about this trim board because I'm really excited about it. This is a composite material that has a 50-year warranty, and it'll actually hold paint better than wood. It won't split or crack, and it actually is mildew and rot and moisture resistant. So the trim boards are going on the corners, as you can see here and here, on the north face and the western face of the building, and then the skirt board. And I went back and forth with the guys about whether we were going to have a skirt board. I just felt like it was necessary. These were $36 for a 16-foot 1x12 board. It goes all the way around the house, and I think it really finishes off the bottom edge of it. And then these are 1x6s. These were about $15 for a 16-foot board. And what I like about it is the texture of this really looks like wood. It looks like, you know, rough cedar, which is kind of nice. I'm really glad that Tony found this product because we were thinking about using the concrete board, and we will on the siding, on the walls here, but this trim board is less expensive. For instance, the same board in concrete here is going to be about 25 bucks. We got this one for 14, so you can see the difference. I just want to point out how he's applied this. For the warranty to kick in, you have to prime these ends. So when he cuts the end of the board like this, he's got to prime it. And you can see the primer paint he's applied. Now this comes already pre-primed on the outer surface here. And what's interesting about this primer, they use a low VOC paint, and it has a mildewcide in it, meaning that mildew won't grow on this, which is, in this climate where it gets really humid, is a real plus. Now I mentioned that this material is moisture resistant, so I want to point out one thing here. Look at this flashing that Tony's put in. It has a slight wood grain pressed into it. This is actually made of aluminum, and he's cutting it here on site to fit this particular place, and he's folding it in two places. We buy this in a big coil, 50-foot long coil that's 24 inches wide. That'll be enough to do the entire house. It costs 78 bucks, and this will go a long way to keep moisture from getting down behind these boards, because what's going to happen is when the wind and rain blows against the house, what we don't want it to do is get up underneath those boards and run in behind this and jeopardize the integrity of the foundation here. So this flashing, the boards will come down right on top of that, and that'll keep any water from dripping in behind this board. Now, if you're enjoying how we're moving along with this, tell a friend about it. Make sure you subscribe to ehowhome.